Good evening, good afternoon. It's time for the daily review of Nasdaq. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. As usual, let's have a look first at the daily. There's 1 hour left of the trading day, and as we can see, we had a nice continuation. We broke out of this trading range. As I talked about last evening, it was important that yesterday closed above the day before. So it was an upside bar, and it got really nice continuation. So we are getting higher lows, and we are aiming first at 500, then 750, top of this bar, and then aiming at 26,000. If we look at the hourly, so it seems that we got a measured move up from yesterday. And we can see that we broke above this area, 25,000 that we have been hovering around last week. So pretty important day for the bull. This is significant. We are still in a trading range environment, and bears will try to sell higher. That's for sure. 5 minute. And we can see this is what we left yesterday. So this was high of yesterday, and open up the blue line all the way down here was opening of yesterday. So we have really moved up. I'll get rid of this. I will go to 15-minute. And as always, I will just mark high of yesterday. And close of yesterday. 4:15 New York time. $2,200 in Europe here. Less important a day like today, but I'm always drawing it in. So we can have a look at the overnight range box. Let me check. I'm just taking a moment here. Yeah, something is wrong. I will disenable this one, but we can see that the overnight range, the Asian and European session was a bit narrow. We got the big move was when market opened at 9:30. Let's hide extended hours and look at the 5-minute. So as you can see here, high of yesterday, close of yesterday, gap up, market opened well above 25,000. And we got half an hour of by the close bull trend, 6 bars, and that's it. The rest of the day has been a trading range. So market, we got a measured move up from yesterday. We saw that before. We reached a big round number, 300. Got 200 points. Bulls who bought here, they got 200 points. They're happy about that. They sold. We got bar number 7. You don't really want to buy bar number 7. Usually if you're a bull, you will wait and see two bear bars. If you get 2 bear bars against you, you will sell on the third one, right? And some bulls did that, but we didn't even get down here and to test bar number 4. We got a second leg up, but it could not take up out the high of bar 7. Bears got back in, and as we can see, we tested down here the low of bar number 4. Got 3 pushes down, a wedge, and bulls bought it. And we have had, yeah, it's a bull trend. It's a very small bull trend, but they can be very solid, right? It's more a small bull trend than it is a trading range. In some periods, like here, bar 33 until bar 51, it was a trading range. We reached the top. We have a triple top here, and the market bought it, tested back. These are tiny bars, right? But it market tested back with 54, and this range 300 became support, and we moved higher. So yeah, not something you want to sell. We could get a small sell off into the close, but that will simply be some profit taking. There are not many bears left today, that's for sure. Of course, they would like, if they get the opportunity, if we see some profit taking, yes, bears would be happy to get down to this area again. Let's have a look at the lunch break bar, 1:45. For some reason, it is a very important bar, so it's 2000 that it ends. So we should look for this bar, the low here, very narrow. Let me zoom in a bit. And the top, so it's a band that just covers three tops. So today is a pretty strong bull bar. Normally, I would say if you get the 15-minute bar that I've just marked late in the day, and you get it in the top, or you get it in the bottom, if it's a bad day, you will see some sell-off. You will see the market move closer, move lower or higher, depending on the direction, of course. So we have been testing this area first early in the day. We tested it in the first half hour. It was a rejection. We came back here, second top, a smaller rejection. Then we came back in, the third top, and an even smaller rejection, and then we moved up. So what can bears hope for? That we will test down to the pink area again. Probably not go much lower, if we will even test down there. So we can see that the market is, it's very neutral, has been very neutral last for the last hour. It's the same price. It's very difficult to make money in this kind of environment. Best advice is to do nothing, actually. The 20-bar moving average, we have been above it for the whole day. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars below it. So we are testing the 20-bar moving average now, and we can see it as support. It's difficult to buy this, difficult to sell. If we break above this tight trading range up here, it's likely that we'll get a bit of continuation, but also that we will pretty soon test back. Market usually does that, right, when we have had a tight trading range. A doji. Are we getting a triangle here? A tiny one. Could give us a small breakout to one of the sides. It's most common with a breakout in the direction of the trend after a trading range. It makes it neutral, right? But at the same time, it's getting close to the end of day, and often we see some profit taking. When we got up here, bar 58 market probably saw a wedge, a trend will create a lot of wedges, right? But there's kind of some exhaustion or exhaustion up here and uh, and three tops, and that gave like a retracement. We have seen that before several times, and bulls keep buying, right? So with bears, even if they get down here, bulls will buy. Then you will have a wedge down here, 1, 2, 3, and down here at 55, bears or bulls are likely to buy again. So some acceleration here. And as we can see, bulls just stepped in. It was an opportunity, buying opportunity. And sometimes this is what it takes to go a little bit higher. It can fuel the market to go a little bit in the other direction. If market sees average here, 1, 2, 3. some bulls were left up here. Let's see if they will just scalp out when we get back, or if we will go higher. But this could be the fuel we needed to go a little bit higher. But right now we get a reaction here, the 20-bar moving average. Now it becomes resistance. So good reversal. We get right now it's an outside up, but has not closed yet. And when bar 72 closes, we have half an hour left. And sometimes that gives some increased volatility. Let's see if we get a tail, or if it goes straight up. Could also be that we need to go back again and rescue the bears who were short here. And then when they have exited, we can get the second entry long. Didn't get filled here. Not yet. I got that one. Limit buy. Let's see if I will regret it. We tested back exactly at the low of 55. So I'm hoping that bears will give up here so we can move just a little bit higher. And the argument is a double bottom here. But there's this risk of profit taking. So bears got a tail, but still they closed below 50%, which is good for the bears. But how many are really eager to sell down here? That's a question. So we would like to see more and more bears to give up, right? Usually happens after 3 minutes. I mean, if they're not been able to sell for 3 minutes, some bears will will start to exit. So a second entry long. So we try to go in one direction. If that fails, we'll try to go in the other, which is what we are seeing now. Can bears sell this? Problem is that some bulls will take profit right here. And how many buyers do we have? As we have seen, we have been pushed up here many times. Many will take profit in this area. But it's also a strong bar and we are breaking. If you see this as inside bars, we broke to the top and we closed higher than any of the last 4 bars. We get some resistance here at this trend bar. There will also be buy orders stacked up here. Yeah. So bulls are hoping for or expecting 100%. They got 50%. Could also measure like this. Then my take profit is exactly at 100%. I think the safest is to take the 100%. But it can go right back. So a doji, but a little bit higher, closed a bit higher. So this trend bar is still resistance. Sometimes the market just won't move higher. I mean, it has been a strong bull day and you're looking at a few points, but sometimes it's just impossible. We are back at 50%. 66%, and we saw a reaction. Computers are measuring the same way. There's sellers up here and profit takers. Sometimes you just get the 66%. Next bar is the first institutional bar, and I'm out. I will reach my take profit target, or I will close this position. Because this could reverse. Okay, we got the 100%. But as we can see, they're also taking profits up here. So an interesting day, not that easy to trade. Well, of course, if you buy bar number one and just hold, that's the best strategy, right? But it's also, it looks easy, but it's also a day you can really mess up. So we got the triangle, we broke out to the downside first, and then, as it often happens, we broke out to the other side. Let's just finish with a look at the daily. So we got a nice, really nice breakout from this trading range that have lasted for more than a week. Almost 2 weeks. We have higher lows. Bears are probably still hoping that this is a retracement and that they can reverse it and get back lower, but after this strong breakout of a trading range, maybe we will test back a bit, but it's likely that during this week we will go a little bit higher. Interesting to see if we can get back next week, perhaps to 26,000, and then what will happen. We have been rejected several times up here in this area, and bears will be waiting. We are still in a trading range and we are stuck in the middle, but at least we didn't see the sell-off that some people were expecting after this movement. So that's it for now. Have a great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are. Talk to you later.